Hello Gemini, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot, Astrology and Spirituality. I'm here to do your Taroscopes for November 2021. It is a general reading. It is for sun signs, rising signs, or if your moon is in Gemini, you might want to check this out. Use your own intuition, as with all my readings. It is the most powerful tool you have. All right, so let's have a look. I'm going to be using my Revealing Light Oracle, which is my own deck, and you can find out more about that on my website. I'll be using the Crow Tarot, and I'll also take a look at the underlying energies with the Queen of the Moon Oracle. But first, messages from Spirit for Gemini. What are the messages from Spirit for November for Gemini? Messages from Spirit for November. So we have here hope. Okay, what are you feeling hopeless about? This, even in the darkest of nights, the light of hope is just waiting to be seen. It's Uranus energy. I feel for some Geminis have been through incredible change. And it's like a really energetically charged situation here. And, you know, when Uranus comes in, it's almost like the Great Awakener. It's you really get a wake up call in some ways. You know, things change. If you thought everything was being nicely stepped out for you, Uranus energy comes through and bang. It upends everything and you face change. Collective consciousness, awareness, we are more connected than what we think. 39 and 36 is the Tesla Universal Energy number code. Some Geminis, you know, because they love to consume, Gemini, you know, again, ruled by Mercury, communication. You're probably losing faith in the universe in some way. You're not alone because the collective consciousness card has come up. Relationships, the sum of us, Venus energy. Uranus, Neptune and Venus energy. Perhaps you're looking too broadly, too further afield, too much at the big picture and not enough at what is around you. You know, your closest relationships, exactly what the strength is there. And I think, you know, if we, you know, for everyone that's worried about that, for everyone who's, you know, doubting that there's any hope left for us, you know, with all the heavy issues, it's like this is a part of this. In this card, there are people's faces that make up the collective consciousness. And here we have the strength at the individual and the collective level, or the strength of the collective comes from the community, the individual and the community level, the smaller, the micro level. There's hope. There's hope here. What's at the base of the pack? Renaissance, create your own masterpiece. And Virgo energy. There's work to be done. More Uranus energy. So there could have been some adversity that you faced, and there's work to be done to focus in on the strength of your environment, the strength of your relationships, the strength of your own life, without worrying too much about what is going on at the bigger picture. You know, the universe does have it. The universe has a plan. Whether you want to call that destiny or fate. In some ways, we we can't really influence that big picture except at the smaller level, at the micro level. And I think that's where I'm getting the draw for you, Gemini, is to do what you can within your own life. And really that's good counsel for anyone, is to, if the bigger picture, regardless of, whatever the situation is, bring it right back down, one day at a time. Okay, Gemini, let's see what is the overarching. We've got a couple of eclipses coming up later on in November and early December. What's coming up for Gemini in November? Gemini in November. Well, 2 cards want to come out. Purity. Yeah, it's like clearing your thoughts. It's like, there's the leaving the muck behind and clearing them by focusing on your immediate environment, not so much the bigger picture. The masculine, okay, the masculine energy. This is number 42. Masculine is, what is, the dominant Capricornian even energy. The masculine. Could be you need to be more yang, that you've been too passive. You could need to step forward with some sort of situation. And we've got resilience. Resilience, strength. This is where the hope is. This person's moving away from the dark and into the light. One more. Fruition. Something that you've been doubting. And again, we pulled the hope card. Something that you've been doubting that could come to fruition does. So the burden turns into almost like the fruits of your labour. Base of the pack, we've got the unexpected, which is that Uranus energy. So you could have had something unexpected happen to you recently, which has made you lose faith in something or a situation. But the counsel in this reading is to bring it right down. That's where you're going to find your strength, Gemini. All right, I'll move into the Crow Tarot, Gemini for November. Gemini for November 2021. Gemini, November 2021. What's coming up for Gemini in November 2021? Gemini. The Fool, new beginnings. Absolutely stepping forward into that new situation. What's crossing that is the Eight of Wands. Again, something could have happened really quickly or is happening really quickly. But the message here for you is that it is a new start for you. The Ten of Swords here, something ended. That Uranus energy brought an ending for you, Gemini. But, yeah, the Tower card, yep, absolutely. But that's in the past. And so what occurred in the past to bring down the Tower needed to occur. It's like fate, destiny. Sometimes we can't control that because these situations are there for us to learn from, to evolve in a very practical sense too. We learn the lesson, we don't repeat the mistake. It can be that simple. The Six of Cups in the sky, this is the past. This is also the higher self. A situation in the past, but it's also reunification with that higher self as well after turbulence, after the storm, after the adversity. You've got so much newness coming through, the Ace of Cups. Such like an emotional reset occurred as a result of the Tower situation. The here and the now, the Nine of Pentacles, freedom, having everything you need, coming into some unexpected money flow as well. This is a good card, the Nine of Pentacles. And the strength, you actualize that yourself. This new start, which brings with it, it mightn't even be monetary wise, but it brings with it a flow of abundance. You've done that through transforming this Tower moment. The hopes and the fears, the Nine of Wands. You don't want to go through it again. It's about time you put the boundary up, or you said no, because that will control whether or not you have to experience this again or not. Control. The outcome is the Emperor card. It's about you being in control of something that occurred in the past. This Tower moment, gaining control over it, and almost generating some. Now you've got the Emperor and the Empress as the outcome cards. Gaining some kind of strength, abundance even, as a result of taking control of something, bringing something to an end. That's why the Tower came through, the Judgment. These are karmic cards. You had to bring a situation to an end, and you've done that. Base of the pack, we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Could have even been a third-party situation. Or it could be that you're working with three others, another two, to build something. This is working within a group of people on a project even. So it could even be referring to something in the workplace that went terribly wrong. Knight of Wands starting to move forward after a period of time. Whether this was workplace, relationships, health and well-being. There's something here, a Tower moment, which really threw you, took away that hope. But you've taken control of it. And you absolutely are manifesting abundance as a result of that. So I'm going to leave it there, Gemini, and I'll be back again with another reading soon. Thank you for tuning in.